Have you ever found yourself surrounded by people at a party or gathering, but still felt completely alone? Or maybe you've noticed that some of the smartest people tend to avoid social situations altogether. You might even think they're antisocial or distant, but there's actually a much deeper, fascinating reason behind it. Today, we're going to explore 5 surprising reasons why many highly intelligent people tend to shy away from socializing. If you've ever felt drained, disconnected, or simply uninterested in socializing, stick around. Let's start with the first reason: shallow conversations. Imagine you are at a large social event. People are chatting about the weather, the latest celebrity gossip, or who wore what at the Oscars. If you're highly intelligent, you may find yourself zoning out, getting bored, or feeling like you're wasting your time. These superficial conversations don't stimulate your mind, and after a while they just feel hollow. For many intelligent people, intellectual conversation is the key to social engagement. They thrive in environments where they can discuss topics like philosophy, science, or the arts, not the latest trends in pop culture. The reason is simple. When you're constantly engaged in deep, analytical thinking, small talk just doesn't have the same appeal. It's like eating fast food after a gourmet meal. Sure, it's easy and convenient, but it's not satisfying. Talking about ideas, theories, or meaningful life experiences provide the sense of fulfillment that small talk can't. And for highly intelligent people, their brains crave that stimulation in every interaction. Now let's move on to the second reason. If you're someone who tends to overthink everything, whether it's a casual conversation, a social encounter, or even your own body language, you might relate to this. Intelligent people often process things more deeply than most people, and that includes social interactions. They don't just hear words, they break them down, analyzing the context, the emotions behind them, and even the unspoken cues. This constant analysis of every word, gesture, and tone of voice can be mentally draining. What should be a fun, spontaneous conversation can become an intellectual puzzle to be solved. For example, if someone says something that feels off or ambiguous, a highly intelligent person may find themselves replaying the conversation over and over in their mind, trying to figure out the hidden meaning or potential implications of the words. This mental load can be draining and often leads to a sense of social fatigue, making it harder for them to enjoy casual social interactions. Next is social exhaustion. This is especially true for introverts, but it is also true for many highly intelligent people. Introversion isn't just about being shy, it's about how people recharge their energy. For some, socializing can drain their mental and emotional batteries, especially after long periods of interaction. And while extroverts often gain energy from being around others, introverts find constant socializing exhausting. For people with high intellectual capacity, socializing can drain their mental energy. They would rather spend time thinking, reading, or working on personal projects that allow their minds to roam freely. After spending time in a crowded or noisy social setting, they often need to retreat and recharge. It's not that they don't enjoy being around people. It's just that their brains work differently. Engaging in deep thought and self-reflection is how they recharge, and social events often feel more like a drain than a refreshment. Now let's talk about drama. Many intelligent people prefer to avoid social situations that involve unnecessary conflict, gossip, or drama. In a typical social setting, it's easy for people to fall into petty arguments, disagreements, or negative conversations. For someone who values peace and clarity, these types of interactions can be incredibly frustrating. Highly intelligent people tend to see things clearly, often picking up on subtle cues and dynamics that others might miss. They can sense when people are being manipulative, when there's hidden tension, or when drama is brewing beneath the surface. As a result, they may feel an overwhelming desire to withdraw from situations where drama or conflict is present. For them, It feels like a waste of energy to engage in trivial disputes, and they'd rather maintain their mental peace by staying away from such situations altogether. Many highly intelligent people find the masks that people wear in social situations exhausting. In social settings, people often engage in performance, acting in a way that conforms to social expectations, pretending to be someone they're not, or putting on a facade. For intelligent people, this inauthenticity can be a major turnoff. They value honesty and realness, and they're not interested in superficial interactions that lack substance. In environments where people pretend to be something they're not, it becomes difficult for smart people to make real connections. They prefer meaningful, raw conversations that allow them to understand people on a deeper level, not conversations that are scripted or superficial. This desire for authenticity makes social gatherings filled with pretense feel empty, and in some cases it may cause them to avoid those gatherings altogether. Now that we've discussed the reasons why some highly intelligent people avoid socializing, you may be wondering, what can we do about it? Should we just stop trying to socialize with them? The answer is no. The key is balance. Highly intelligent people still need connection. They just need it to be real and meaningful. It's not about avoiding socializing altogether, it's about finding the right kind of social interactions that feed their minds and souls. If you're someone who enjoys deep, thought-provoking conversations, there's a good chance you'll find a natural connection with these people. However, forcing them into large social settings where small talk is the norm may only push them further away. Instead, try to find environments where real conversations can happen, whether it's a small gathering, a one-on-one conversation, or a group focused on common interest. Embracing differences in social preferences, so the next time you feel like skipping a party, retreating to your room for some quiet time, or avoiding a social gathering, remember that you're not alone. Highly intelligent people often feel the same way. It's all about finding the social settings that make you feel comfortable and engaged. And if you're someone who enjoys socializing and connecting with others, understanding the social preferences of smart people can help you make more authentic, meaningful connections. Thank you for joining me today. If you found this video enlightening, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more thought-provoking content on human behavior, social dynamics, and the complexities of mind.